Well, it's 2 days away, right in the middle of the sun, 2 days before New Year, and we're up at our local market.
And there for you pay some food.
Well, yeah, okay, I buy some food today, okay, yeah.
Not too much.
It is, what? We won't get shopping done on Wednesday because it's New Year and everything else, but we've got some guests coming around, I believe tomorrow. We've got a small party happening at our place for New Year, so I've got to get some supplies. Anyway, we're up at Seri. This is our local wet market. And I sent on a recent video that I'd take you around here and give you a bit of look around at Seri, so you get an idea of what it's like in the living in Thai sort of society. Here's Ben. This is Ben. He's still not 100%, but he's getting along all right. He's staying with us this week for New Year and everything else. But yeah, so this is you'll find these wet markets everywhere. This one just happens to be our wet market, and as you can see, it's quite a vibrant place, especially at this time of the year. Yes, I've shown you around the supermarket for Bom Yai, Big C. And yeah, the fresh food area in Big C pales in insignificance with one of these places here. This is where you get all your fresh food. What do you got there, darling? Oh, fresh gong, crab. No, oh, that looks like oysters, doesn't it? Shelled oysters. Yes, darling. Yeah, look, these prices here, they're all in baht. They'll be referring to per kilo prices, so you can do the math yourself. I'm not going to recite them out. Okay, why are we getting going? I think you said you wanted something else, no?
What do you want?
I don't know, up to you. Gai, so gai, mu and gung, yes?
Gung, pamuk, mu, gai.
Okay. What have we got here? Fresh chicken pieces. That's 85 baht a kilo, I'm guessing. That's a little cheaper than Big C. One of the things you might be wondering about, how legitimate is the food here. That does seem to come up in a lot of the digging at Thailand processes. You know, we have a problem here in Thailand where a lot of the meat sort of comes through the borders illegally. But when you're getting somewhere as close to Bangkok as this, all this meat here is legitimate. But there will always be, a very small percentage of somebody trying to sort of cut corners. Again, you can imagine, the cheap stuff coming in from China that hasn't gone through all the food regulation checks, and it's going to be a little bit cheaper. So, yeah, it's always about getting the best price, and people try to skirt the rules. That's how it works, and that's how you get epidemics running through the country, if you know what I mean. So what have we got here? This is our pork prices, 125, 125, a little bit better than Big C. Well, and of course, more fish. Now, I've lost my part. Oh, they're still good. They're still sorting them shit out. Let me go over here. I think they want me to pay the bill. Rather than ask me every 5 seconds for, 20 baht, 30 baht, 50 baht, 100 baht, I just send her 1,000 baht and then pay for it all. She's all right. It'll work out in the long run. All good. Yep, see, Ben's making himself useful. He's the curry boy. You can do that at least anyway.
You want to eat?
No, well, we're thinking maybe do mukatar as well, but this is where you come here and you get all your stuff for mukatar. Just throw that on the plate, would be good. The lovely people take care of you. You might be worrying about the hygiene here, but seriously, we've been eating any food from these markets for 8 years. Not once have I been sick, so there you go. A lot of the red tape food regulations in the West are really just to service the big chain supermarket industry to keep the independent people off the street. That's all it's for. Haven't you worked that out? You don't get food poisoning from this stuff because that would ruin your business. You get nobody to hide behind. You want to do the best stuff every day. Well, look, she's going to feed an army, I'm sure. You look around at markets like this on a regular basis here in Thailand and you're going, yeah, you really just don't ever have so much of a worry about food security. in the West, if the transport system broke down, those big mega trucks supplying the supermarkets, well, what are you going to do? Here in Thailand, if Big C or any of those big supermarket chains ever closed down or had delivery problems, these markets will still run because they're serviced and filled up by those trucks you see, like the utes with the big canopies on the back. You see them everywhere. But yeah, that's one of the unique things about Thailand. I really feel that if ever came to push came to shove, if you know what I mean, you really feel the fact that Thailand has probably got the best ability to make its way through it because of the modern society we have, plus the fact that they still retain all the old ways of doing business. And that's just a wonderful thing about Thailand. You okay?
Oh yeah, and now I just have only chicken and something, and you have special something to eat. You can buy more.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
So what are we making, darling?
I make ขนมจีนแกงเขียวหวาน with the ขนมจีน and the chicken
ไก่ผัด
ไก่
มะม่
ท
วง
อด and ไก่ทอดมะม่วง
and ไก่ผัดมะม่วง
Yeah.
Okay. I know Mum, she make that very good, darling.
Yes, I know.
But she not make very often for me.
Yes, I know.
No, why? Because have to cashew. Cashews aren't cheap. Okay, while they're sorting all that out, I'll probably show. I just thought I'll show you around the rest of the area. As I said, this is our local. But I don't know how you compare it to anything I came back to in Australia. This is just, Dalat Seri, Seri Market. It's not Seri as in, the Apple Seri. This is S-E-R-I, Seri. I think they have a website for it as well, serimarket.com, but you can check that one out anyway. But yeah, so that's the food, that's the main food area. It branches off into some little bric-a-brac areas as well here. Little rabbit warren of little cubicle stores. Keep the girls happy. What else we got here? And now we're out on Sai Hao, Puttamonton Sai Hao, or Sai 5, whichever way you like to look at it. It's fairly well known throughout Bangkok, because that's where we tell the taxi driver where we're going. But yeah, and normally we'd find little tents or little stalls all the way along this street here. But being so close to New Year, a lot of people are getting away for the weekend, or away for the week. We do have a 7-Eleven. I think we've showed you before the Capricorn Bank, which I've used for doing my statements once a year, getting the printed statement out. And there's also another bit of a wet market around here as well. I don't know why the significance is. I think this is just an overflow. But yeah, do we eat daily stuff? These are sort of ready-to-go meals and stuff, if you know what I mean, rather than the cook-it-yourself stuff next door. Ah, my little kebab dealer. Not the first time I've had one of those before, but I'm not going to get one now because it'll be cold by the time I get to eat it. Yes. And of course that was... There we go. Wait for the cars to go past. Yeah, so that's Dalat Seri inside there, but it's all called Dalat Seri. I don't think there's any demarcation lines. We've got more shops over here. You'll find a lot of duplicate vendors as well, but they all have different times of the day they open up. This place here buzzes around about 6 to 7 o'clock at night and later, probably because it's next door to the main parking area where people would be parking. That's the market parking area where I've parked in there, but this is the main parking area we're coming up to. Yes, they finished this area off last year about this time, and everything's sort of now pretty much up and running. Got chemists galore. We've even got our own herb dealer out here, look at that. If you haven't any idea where we are, our house is about maybe sort of a kilometre just directly in that direction there. So it's a quick motorcycle ride getting here. But yeah, this is our Dalat City. This is our local neighbourhood zone. There are drinking spots, but the drinking spots are up the road and down the road a bit. This is more the family area. You don't find much drinking or drinking bar areas around our area here. we're going to go an extra kilometre down the road. Yeah, so we got a gold shop, a cafe Amazon there as well. A lot of the shop buildings there haven't been filled out yet. It's only been up for a year. But as I said, it's nice and convenient. Right on the back of Seri here, and people use it for the car park now. And yes, we even have a sort of a local eatery inside the market. There is no air conditioning, so use it at your own discretion. Yeah, so this is Thai life. If this is the sort of thing you really don't like the idea of, the options are staying in the city where pretty much everything's at a stone's throw distance from you. Here in the suburbs, you need a scooter at least to get around, because it's a mile or 2 miles between the places you want to be. But it's not like being out in like Sukhothai where you've got to drive 20 kilometres to get to the local supermarket. So there are differences here in the way styles of dealing with the distances and the daily activities you might be performing. But ultimately, I just love it. It's just there's so much more alive. The art of living has been lost in Western society. This is what life's really all about. Okay, the only thing I can do now is find where they got to in the market. God, this is a big place. She's quite tall, so she can see her in a distance. She's trying to scan the QR code to pay there, and the wind is blowing it all over the place. Oh, I love it. Yes, we've got a few suppliers coming in for the party. Anyway, okay, where's she off to now? Okay, honey, we ready now? Okay, well, there you go.
No, not go, just everything okay now, but I think whiskey for you.
Buy some whiskey?
Yes.
Buy something, yeah.
Okay.
Not 5 o'clock yet? 4:30, we cannot buy alcohol yet.
Okay, go
Maybe
home.
half, yeah, by the time we go home, yeah, okay. No problem, we open the door.
No problem.
Anyway, a special thank you again to all our members. Great to have you on board. What? What? Sorry, Pimai. Okay, let's get going. Let's get going. Oh, and for those people who want to watch some more stuff, there's a video just here and a playlist for you. So catch you next time. Bye bye, darling.
Bye bye, not bye bye. Have time to go buy beer.
Okay.